Well, you've got me watching some spooky shite. Let's get to it.
At around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly something unexpected wakes her up out of bed.
Why would you have... Oh, yeah. Why would you have your
Destiny
TV
didn't
that
know it
close
at
to
the
your bed?
moment, but her house was struck by lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she wasn't aware of, because on the same night of this incident, something rather creepy was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Okay.
Right.
So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in
TV's
this
really close to the bed.
general area. Okay, this corner of the room, and tell me if you see what I see.
Do you
The lightning
see
strikes.
what
Look in this bottom right corner.
Play the freaking video.
There.
No.
Turn the brightness up.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can see it better.
I see a
But
lot of
keep in mind, the sound you
pixelization.
hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is naturally what you hear when you play it at 10% speed. The following is what was caught.
I don't want to be that guy or that teabag, but all I see is pixelization. I just see pixelization. It's just pixelization. I think you're on drugs. I think you're on drugs.
Do you see that?
No, I don't. I actually don't.
Tell me it doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom.
I mean, yeah, you might have a demon. You might be just about to get shit off by a, a demon. I don't know.
This thing. Keep in mind that
Although Destiny can't figure out what
Electricity
exactly was
just hit
caught
your
here,
house.
she can
Shut up, then.
definitely...
I like you, but just be quiet for a minute. Electricity, like a lot of it, just hit your house. I mean, it could have caused all sorts. Electrical surges and, messing with signals for cameras. It's a friggin' long shot, alright? You're out there. You're out there.
see an outline of a body. The image isn't exactly the clearest,
it actually
but there's
doesn't
no
look like
doubting
an
that
outline of a
something
body,
which
Bella.
wasn't there initially suddenly appears before disappearing in a flash.
So over here is where I capture the footage. It's
Right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Kind of. There's something there. I just think it's in your head.
not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically, I saw the flash.
Now, little did she know that this wouldn't be the only thing she recorded on camera, because something else was captured inside her home on the same night of this incident.
Is it playing again?
This house is out. Half of the house is out.
Over at her living room, her security camera recorded the fire department arriving to her house. They were there to check for any fire hazards caused by the lightning strike. But during their inspection, something very strange happens.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is what
What
it really
firefighter?
And again, like, do this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not.
I mean, he's looking over. I don't really think somebody's sitting
According to the
there.
firemen, they'd sworn they'd seen someone sitting down on this couch.
Or maybe he thought there was somebody there.
Really? Yeah. Well, invited is right now. Invited is a strong word. I had to say it. Part of my life.
I think that firefighter's shiting himself. I wouldn't be. I'm an alpha, I'm mad. Did you have to put that freaky ass music right there? Why are you showing this? Nothing's happening.
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone sitting, this happens. An imprint on the back cushion begins to rise, almost as though someone had gotten off the couch. Now, of course, it's quite likely that the firefighter was merely leaning on the sofa, causing the cushion to pop back into place after getting off. But here's where things start to get truly creepy.
No, pal, you got a fucking demon, he's gonna die. That demon's gonna stick its fucking tongue right up your asshole, man. You need to get out of there.
If it's likely the case that the fireman was responsible for the rising cushion, then how does one explain this? On the same recording, just a few minutes before checking this panel, a fireman shines his light on the couch and shows this.
Shows? Oh, what?
Very corner of the dark and the light and fall. There you go.
Lads, you got something there. You got something there. You need to pray to TheTeaBag and get the hell out of there. I'm down.
No one was leaning on the couch this time, let alone being close to the sofa. Yet somehow, an imprint begins to clear up, as though someone had stood up from sitting down. Like someone disturbed by the light, they move away. Now, none of the firemen had noticed the shifting imprint, and neither had Destiny, until she went through all the recordings.
Taking your time explaining this story, my guy. You're 5 minutes in, nearly 6 minutes in on the same one. However, benefit of the doubt again. A lot of electricity, a lightning bolt just hits your house. Your house is like covered in this electromagnetic field and blah blah blah, and they say that type of thing, the spirits, ghosts, whatever, they feed off that type of thing, right? So a shit ton of it's just hit your house, and it's like supercharged with all the energy. And the spirit goes, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of this situation, and I'm gonna mess about. I'm gonna cause some stuff to happen. I'm gonna wave at them on camera, but they're not gonna see me because I'm fucking dead.
To see if anything else happened on this night. But while scrubbing through all the videos, she found something else that she didn't even notice at first. And it's something that you might have missed too while watching these clips. Early on, when the fireman kept looking at this couch as if seeing someone sitting there, this happens.
I didn't even know.
Thank God she has dogs. Can you just get to the point?
No, not that I mean, we've got like city black guys. Top tower stuff. Situation.
That fucking dog's gonna get chinned because it keeps getting
Whatever
it.
it was that the fireman kept seeing on this couch must have been so unsettling that he couldn't stop glancing over. Perhaps he was trying to make sense of what he was seeing, but it didn't help because looking this way only made things more baffling. Somehow, a candle that was burning bright goes out all of a sudden. Then later, another candle extinguishes. The two candles, combined with the fact that both firemen thought they saw someone sitting on the couch, makes this whole occurrence unsettling.
Now there's two of them that said saw someone sat on the couch.
With everything that occurred that night, it's no wonder why she can't help but think that a ghost or some paranormal thing was caught on camera. But like with most of these videos, it's never certain as to what was captured. Currently, there haven't been any updates on the situation, but until then, this one has yet to be explained. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Scary as hell, to be honest. You know, I wasn't sold at first. You know, the whole camera thing, you know, and the thing that supposedly I'm emoting with my hands. And I forgot you can't see them. The whole thing in the bedroom, the thing sat in the corner, you know, pixelization. You know, I don't know. It looked like something, but you don't know because, you know, a lot of energy, a lot of... the house is supercharged with electric magnetic energy field, you know, blah, 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 EMF and all that lot. Supercharged. It could have caused things to happen with electronics and all that kind of crap. The candle's going out. Bit of wind. The door is open. I don't know. However, the couch decompressing. I have had that happen to myself before. I have a few stories that I've never shared on this channel. But yeah, I'll give it that. You know, it looks a bit creepy. Yeah, you know, the decompression. Probably something happening in that house. You know, you should probably get on your knees and pray to TheTeaBag, because, you know, you're about to get your brown eye licked out by a demon. Just saying. You should probably do something about that.
Now this next video was sent in by Nia22, who writes that she took this recording back in 2014. She remembers filming this moment right away, just in case she needed proof for anyone who wouldn't believe her. While staying over at her grandmother's house, her grandma's dog Coco began staring at the ceiling, but Coco had no reason to look there, as nothing was on the ceiling.
Always at the grandparents' house it happens.
She would just stare at it before hiding underneath the bed. Turns out, she was looking at the 2 ribbons attached to the ceiling fan, one of which is moving by itself. But then suddenly, something happens that terrifies everyone inside.
The really flimsy could be wind.
To prove
Behave yourself.
Or anything.
You've got to have something more than that.
This is Nia's footage. Watch.
What if there's a fly still alive and it trying its hardest to escape? Because, you know, you're murdering it.
Bro.
That poor fly's trying its hardest to get away, and it's causing that to move.
Did that boy
you know?
No, look.
Just there living its life.
Tell something's wrong.
And you know, the arsehole that you are, decide, you know what, I'm going to kill that fly. It could be the slightest.
Did you see that?
Of a draft. I don't know how to put that.
The ribbon.
You know what I mean. It's a fucking draft. And the dog, well, the dog just don't like you. Yeah, he's showing you its ass. The face comes out of nowhere. Raw.
Bye, Coco. Bye, Coco.
Dog's like, fuck you.
What the f...
I ain't dying tonight, woof woof. And it's the under the bed.
In a panic
don't
frenzy,
run out of the
both Nia
room.
and her cousin jump out of bed.
No, don't run out of the room. Look under the bed, because that's a bit sus. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on.
Thinking that an earthquake was happening right then, they immediately hop off, only to see that nothing else in the room was shaking.
Somebody under bed.
If nothing around the bed or below it was there to cause a tremor, then what did? As Nia believes, Coco had crawled out from under the bed as she sensed that something wasn't right.
Bye, Coco. Bye.
Oh, she just wanted
like
to
most
get
videos involving dogs
the
that see things that aren't there, this one seems to suggest that something unexplainable was at play here. Perhaps the ribbon wasn't what was getting Coco's attention, but instead, whatever was moving it.
Shut up. Maybe, right, there was somebody else under bed at that point. Maybe there was a cut somewhere we didn't see it, or when they turned the camera, somebody slid under the bed and the dog didn't like that there was somebody else there under the bed with it, and it got out and left. Maybe that's why, because I am calling BS on that BS. Okay. Okay. I don't want to be that teabag. I smell some bullshit. I smell some bullshit.